I prefer really not to speak. If I speak, I am in big trouble. In big trouble.
Pressure.
It is pressure. I can't have. Do you know what it is? There's not really any. Who would you say has won a trophy in that team? I say Partey,
and Gabriel Jesus.
and Gabriel Jesus, and they went like the key to City winning the league or any. Those players are not key to teams winning the league. You need, yeah, maybe Partey, yeah, but other than that, you have no one else. Like you have your best defender is injured. Chambers is coming in. Who was his name? Holden is coming in. He is horrendous. He is, man.
No, he's a tick. He's a tick. 100%. He's a tick. He's pissing me off, man.
He is horrendous.
How are you getting shouldered by someone that didn't eat?
Fabio Vieira, I don't know, man. I don't know why he started Fabio Vieira, man.
Who? No, see him. It's potential, isn't it? It's potential.
But Southampton is a big game. I said as soon as they score, boom. I said they're gonna score again, and then Arsenal's gonna score, then they're gonna score again, and then Arsenal's gonna come back. I said it to Bayo. That's Bayo. I said it on. I said Arsenal are gonna come back. It goes hardly 3-1. I said Southampton never hold leads. It happens all the time. They're so bad.
That Trossard one, that crossbar, if that went in, I would have.
No, but I was going to tell him.
I don't know where I was going to tell.
I was going to tell him. No, Oli, you want to see it, bro? Everyone messaging me, bro. Everybody. Where's Dongo? Where's Dongo? Where's Dongo? Everybody, bro. United fans. I don't know why United fans are even talking. Do you get me?
Liverpool
Chelsea fans. Liverpool fans. Do you get me? What would you want, bro?
But in all fairness, it's not over yet. It's going all the way to the wire.
No, for me,
it's going all the way to the wire.
I still have faith.
Straight away, all the way to the wire.
See you win all the games.
If see, but you have to win all your games now. You can't even draw. Not even a draw. You have to beat us. You have to beat Brighton.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I won't lie, yeah. I was always scared of that game. I was always scared of Chelsea. Because Lampard is not going to let Arsenal walk all over Chelsea. He's not going to do it.
See, you have Brighton. I can only see them dropping points. Brighton away, Everton away. The rest of their games are going to win.
But I think you're going to beat Brighton. Because Brighton conceded a lot of chances.
See,
a lot.
Don't point this Lampard, yeah. This Lampard fella, he's just going to come vexed, yeah. Because he knows. The last time he came to the Emirates, he got sacked after as well. He is going to be vexed, man. He is going to be so
Chelsea,
vexed.
they can't. After the stick I give Chelsea fans.
Oh, no, Lampard. Here.
They can't, bro. No, Olu.
If you lose against us,
I was
it's
in
finished.
there that day on the block, bro. Yeah, I don't know if you were there. I remember they being there on the block.
I don't think
Are we inside, yeah?
Yeah.
Dano Sayemi, you. Yeah, you. He's afraid to come on, right? He's afraid players are coming on.
Wait,
Because
is there already?
we're live. We're inside. Yeah, we're inside, right? So I remember saying to Dano, even my brother on the holidays, another lad, remember that other lad was chatting shit?
Yeah,
Can't remember. You know what I'm talking about?
It was Eminu, I think, maybe.
Eminu.
I think it was.
Eminu, right? Anyways, yeah. Fucking, I remember I was telling them they were cooking me. I know what Chelsea fans like to do, yeah? When Arsenal fans are slagging them. Where's your Champions League?
Ah, they love that one.
Where is your Champions League?
But you can't. It's a very relevant question to ask. It's very relevant.
Okay,
you get me?
It's not relevant to the argument.
It is. It's always gonna be relevant because it's always something that.
So you're relevant in the league
once
now.
we say it, you don't have a response.
No, okay, I'll tell you, right? I always respond. We have none. We have 0 European trophies. Yeah. What's the gig this season? What's happening with your team this season?
We're not good. I said it from the start. As soon as you sack Tuchel and bring in fucking, what's this fucking Harry Potter? What the fuck? It was fucking straight away. I said in the group chat, the lads were like, "Oh, we done well for Brighton and all." It's like, it doesn't matter. No. Brighton and Chelsea are not the same. No. You can't. And you know what it is? It doesn't have that personality on all level. We'll be losing games. Oh, the boys gave their best. What fucking best? We fucking lost. Who smashed us again? I can't remember. That fucking whacked us and said, oh, the boys gave their best. We just didn't take our chances.
Southampton at home.
Oh, what? No, we lost 1-0 to them, I think. It was 1-0.
Oh, was it Leeds? Leeds whacked us 3-0.
Yeah, and they were saying...
That was under Tuchel, though.
No. Was it Tuchel? Yeah, it was under Tuchel. That was under Tuchel. Yeah, that was under Tuchel. I can't remember what game it was, but anyways... It was fucking the boys gave the best and all. We just got whacked by a team that is fucking fighting relegation. Yeah. How do we give our best?
Nah, football, like I said earlier, football is tapped. Even us, like obviously we're going for the league. And obviously after the disappointment of the last 2 games, West Ham, Liverpool, I think on Friday, Southampton last in the league, right, lovely, we'll win, 7 points clear. Got 2-0 up, do you get me? It's just, it's tapped. Premier League is tapped. But what's happening with Chelsea, I won't lie, it's beautiful to see. It's absolutely beautiful.
Why is it beautiful?
It's beautiful because I told you, Chelsea fans, bro, I told you, and they cooked me. And they told me, where's your Champions League? I said, brother, you sacked Rowan got ran out of the country, right? Sacked Marina, sacked Peter Cech, sacked all the executives, brought this guy, they're calling you London Cowboys, this Bowley guy. He thinks this is FIFA Street, you know what I mean? Like, what's the gig over
do you know what it is?
Are you happy with him though?
I'm happy with him because do you know what it is? He's doing the right things. But he hasn't got it right yet. But once he gets it right, we're on the right track. Trust me. He shows that he cares. You get me? He cares.
600 million.
600 million.
It doesn't matter.
Like,
Yeah, I
wait,
understand.
wait,
He
wait,
made the
wait,
mistake.
wait.
Yeah, he made the mistake.
No, wait.
He made the mistake in terms of like just splashing that money out like that, like boom, just throwing it out. But he's learned. He's gonna learn now. That
is nuts, you know, because obviously when I was in school, I done foundation maths, yeah. So
Yeah.
let's just
Yeah,
get
yeah,
that
yeah.
right.
The whole, hey, listen,
bro,
hey,
listen,
Don goes with foundation
no,
maths. I've been saying on the
yeah,
podcast.
You are different. My one was different than
They're
yours.
gonna do higher. They're
My
gonna do
one was
higher.
different than yours. I was in super foundation. It was only 14.
super foundation. Fucking hell, man.
Anyways, so 600 million, yeah. Let me just make sure. If you add 400
You must have
that's
been
1
reading
billion,
maths
isn't
with the travelers on the fucking
Hello?
field, man.
So add 400 million onto 600 and 1 billion.
Yeah.
And they, it's just in like the one window. That is nuts.
No, they said 600 million this window.
Yeah, so another
like,
400
there's-
million and that's 1
Not
billion.
this
That's
window.
how much they
Not
spent.
this
No,
window.
like this-
The whole
this
win, like the
season,
whole,
this
yeah,
season,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
But that's a lot. Like, you know,
It is a lot.
in 10 years.
It's
It is a lot,
What the
but
fuck?
it is a lot. It is a lot, but at the same time, that's what the market
they
is at
buy?
the moment. It is. You're gonna spend a lot of money to buy players, especially in short, like in January. They're gonna overprice the players. Enzo, if we didn't get Enzo now, we're never gonna get him because we're no Champions League, no like all we're gonna be playing is Premier League. If we didn't buy him now, City coming, they're gonna take him straight away. So we had to get Enzo. That's why the money's so high, 120 million. Mudryk so much. I don't think we needed him, but we still big potential.
I'll tell you a funny story all about Woody. He knows obviously in the Arsenal group chat, yeah. So obviously, you're seeing YouTube. No one watched him. We're watching YouTube clips or whatever. Yeah. Obviously, he's fast. He got a standing ovation at the Bernabeu. All this, you're like, lovely, Arteta. You know what I mean? We're gonna cook. We need a winger, right, to help Martinelli. Lovely. Arsenal are interested in him. Boom. Then obviously the price is a bit mad, but Arsenal are willing to pay. Arteta obviously clearly really wants this guy. We met with the missus. Yeah, we're going for field, and we're playing on cinema. Right, boom, lovely. It says Fabrizio goes. Edu is in Poland where Ukraine Shakhtar are for pre-season. Lovely. Deal's getting done. I'm like, lovely. And the next thing, next tweet, Fabrizio tweets, Todd Bowley is on a jet on his way to fucking Poland.
That was a mad transfer window. I tell
Then
you.
all of a sudden I was like, I'm like, what the fuck's going on? I'm not even eating midfield. Mrs. like, yeah, Phil's going to call. I was like, yeah, will you relax for a second? I'm refreshing the page. Fabrizio, next tweet. Mudryk is on his way to Chelsea. I was thinking, what? Bro, I stopped eating, bro. I stopped eating. My head was
Put
gone.
the Arsenal game on the story like 2 days before.
Yeah,
That's
he
what it's
twerking,
a
bro.
word.
You know what I mean?
He's
I was
a
like,
word.
what? But then obviously now I'm seeing. I was like, yeah, do you know what? Fuck that.
He's a
He
gym
is
instructor.
rubbish.
It's not rubbish.
It's
not rubbish.
He
You
is
can't say you're saying it's rubbish because
He's
it didn't go
muck,
to
bro.
you.
No,
but it's
no,
not
no,
rubbish.
no, I'm saying
We can see from the glimpses of that this guy's gonna be a top player if he fixes a couple of. I'm telling you,
He's a top gym
he
instructor.
doesn't.
That's
It's a gym instructor.
bro. Facts.
Do you know what? Yeah, just to get this clear, I'm not giving none of these signings time. Everyone's getting the same energy that Nicolas Pepe got when he.
What you mean? What you
So
mean?
all these niggas are
It's
pants.
not. No, it's not. It's not. It's not the same as Nicolas
Mudryk,
Pepe.
pants.
It's not. It's not the same as because when
All
Nicolas
pants.
Pepe came to Arsenal, you were giving him the biggest horn. You see the goals. He's nearly as much goals as Messi and all in the season. You always shouting when he came from the French league. We said, "Who is Nicolas Pepe?" The Arsenal fans like, "Oh, watch,
No, I cooked
watch."
him.
But you lot were like you hyped
I
him.
cooked him.
You lot hyped him. Don't cap. You hyped him. You lot hyped him like crazy.
Yeah, I
You
seen
you
Mutsolo
hyped.
go.
That's why he got cooked. That's why he got cooked so
Bro.
much because you lot hyped him like
Yeah,
crazy.
'cause bro-
Even Sky Sports hyped him like crazy.
Yeah, I see. Obviously, that one clip, hat-trick versus PSG, that celebration, that was like that, bro. I was gassed when we got 72 million record fee. Then he turned out to be Joel Campbell.
Alright, man, before I introduce you guys, obviously, if I speak podcast, you go on episode, I don't know, this season's all over the gaff, but I said, let me get, obviously, the people that enjoyed Hood Astro Part 1, I said, let me get the man them in again. Obviously, we have 2 in today, I tried to get 3, but it's hard. Obviously, man them have games, there's a lot going on with other man them as well, but look, I have, obviously, Sean making his return, hat-trick, the first person to make 3 appearances on the pod. And obviously we got our uncle here, Mr. Lou. What's the gig, bro?
What's going on?
That's
bro?
happening, yeah.
It's a pleasure being here, bro.
Before we get into it, boys, obviously you guys know obviously this is pre-recording and stuff, and I didn't get a chance to obviously record last week. Obviously we've had another brother pass. I want to just send my condolences out to Glenn Fulham's family and friends. You know, may he rest in peace, dying at such a young age, and I've just seen the responses to, you know, everything on socials, how he touched people, his smile, his positivity. Like, you know, it's mad that we're losing people at this age. So I'm just sending my heartfelt condolences to his family and his friends. And I know some of them watch me as well. So, like, love and guidance and prayers. You know already, some of you have shouted you. And, yeah, man, like I said, it's in my prayers all week. And obviously, you got buried there on Thursday, I believe. And, yeah, just obviously, I know we're going to touch on Hood Astro in a little bit. That's the main event. But obviously, just you played with him, Sean. And just little short memories of what you had of him and stuff.
hilarious. Like, he was hilarious.
Yeah.
Very, very good footballer as well. He was just, like, always happy. He was just mad as well. Like, he was such a good person to be around. And he was so, like, he wasn't a Charlie, but he kind of was at the same time. He was one of them. And, like, he was just a legend. Like, that's the only word that I can say about him. He was literally just a legend. Like,
Oh, do you remember the time he came over that show?
Yeah, 100%. I remember, I think, played against him, I think, like 2 or 3 times. He's a fucking strong lad. Doesn't look it, but he's fucking strong. I think the last Astro game he played, didn't he?
yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was. Dan, yeah, he fucking ran us around.
I remember he was on my team.
cooked us,
And
he did, man.
obviously, we're going to touch on who that show later, but I remember he was on my team, and I posted on one of the last memories I have of him. He was like, Tango, he's bleeding shiny. Who's that? Right? And I put it up. One of the lads texted me, one of the lads we know, and he was like, oh, Tango, I can hear him saying that. Do you know what I mean? He was mad. But yeah, R.I.P. Glenn, man.
R.I.P. to him, yeah.
And obviously, the perfect lads to chop it up with, just to have a bit of banter with. But what I want to start off with, lads, right? Obviously, I'll start off with what's the gig or whatever, boys, yeah? Boys, cost of living, lads.
It's mad, innit?
Boys, leaving your gaff is 100 quid. Look, even just the other day, boys, right? Obviously, my daughter came over to me. We're going over, I think I was dropping off the Mars the other day, Sean, yeah? And she's telling me, she came over to me at 5:30. Dad, I haven't eaten all day. I'm thinking, man, why haven't you not eaten? You know what I mean? Like, I haven't got, obviously, have to get him ready. You know, the missus was in night. You know, have to get my son. You know what I mean? Just navigating that, yeah? €8, boys. Straight away, I had to get her a chipper. Snack box, 1 piece of chicken and a drink. 8 quid, boys.
It's hefty, innit?
How you finding it?
Oh, peak 15-40 a day on lunch, man. Because obviously Armagh works now, so don't get the luxury of her making lunches anymore. Go to Spar, can of Monster, roll, packet of crisps, jellies, 15-40 every day. Poxy.
Why are you spending 15-40 on lunch every day?
Like, I need to eat, man. Then obviously,
Yeah,
Are you spending that much?
what are you buying?
bro.
Listen, do you know what you said?
So that's what,
No, I get sausage rolls in the morning, yeah, like 4 sausage rolls, 2.50. Then I get an actual roll for my lunch, can of Monster, jellies, packet of crisps, sometimes a bar as well. Bro, I'm in for 9 hours a day, like, so I don't eat when I go home, like.
You're spending nearly 80 quid a week on food alone. Just lunch. For
That's what I'm saying, though. Like, do you know, I know we're complaining, but you see, like what you're doing there, yeah? We're complaining about cost of living, but it looks at that where it's like, you're killing yourself. 80 quid a week on lunch.
There's nothing I can do, though.
There is more you could do. You could make
lunch.
food. Make your own food, man. There's ways.
I tried, man. I'm just
Lazy, innit?
too lazy.
Yeah, 100%. So you have to
Are you a
spend it if
chef,
you're
Oli?
lazy. I can cook it up a bit, yeah.
So you make your own lunches, yeah?
Yeah.
I find you nice boys are you're a chef still.
Yeah.
You're a chef still.
We're there,
Well,
like-
so what? So okay, are you? why are you making? Because there's some of you Nigerians are off as fuck, yeah. Are you bringing in jollof in a lunchbox? Or are you making like?
No,
chicken, chopping
sometimes
it
if my mom makes food, obviously I don't really stay at my mom's
Yeah.
as much as I would before. But obviously if she cooks it up and she brings it, I'll bring it. I don't mind. But now obviously I'm not on that African food deep because obviously I was getting too big. You get me? You know, them oils.
You look great. You look. Do you know
them
what?
oils.
Yeah,
them
yeah,
oil
you
is
look
too
good.
much. So I cut down a bit on that. So
You look
now I
good.
just cut
I know.
down.
Look, I know. Obviously, look, we're about obviously. I think this is the first time I had another. No, it's not. But we're obviously both fathers now. Yeah. Obviously, I haven't talked to you. What did you say?
What did you say? I didn't even hear what you said.
I said trios.
3.
Shut up, you idiot.
Yeah.
You're actually we're gonna get into you in a second. Don't worry, you're gonna get into you in a second, right?
Next
But what's Daddy Olu like? How are you finding? How old's your daughter, by the way?
She's 1 year and a
1
bit,
year.
yeah.
So you're a dad 1 year. I haven't seen him for. Talk to me about what Daddy Olu was like. How have you navigated that change?
Do you know when it first happened? It was just you can never be prepared to be a father. To be honest with you, it's not something that I'd be like, oh, I'm gonna have you. You know, as young, we're like, oh, I want 2 boys, 2 girls. You think it's that easy, but that's not the case. I remember the first time my bird came to me, she threw the yolk at me. She was like, she didn't even say I was pregnant. She just threw the fucking test at me. I was looking at the blade. I was like, what's this? She's looking at me. I was like, what's that? She's like, I'm pregnant.
What was your reaction?
I goes, you're messing. Lads, I didn't know where the fuck I was. Oh, I went, you know what I done? Like about 10 minutes later, I just hopped out of the gaff straight into the car and I just, you know when you just drive and you don't have a bleeding destination and you're just driving, you know what I mean? I was just driving for no reason. I didn't know where the fuck I was going, but I just knew I had to drive. But it's been, you know what it is? It's been I can say it's a good thing she came in my life at the right time. Do you know what I mean? I need to change. I need to stay grounded. I was, you know what? I was always focused, but I was losing focus. I was at a stage where I wasn't. But she put me down, and you know what it is? You know what? Now you can't just more disciplined. You can't do this. You can't. So some decisions I'll make before I'll be like, I don't think about it, just make it. But now I just have to sit back. Whoa, have to do it this way. I have to do it that way. Do you get me? Like, so it's a bit more patience. It's not easy. It's, you know what it is? It's not hard. It's not easy at the same time. But it's in between for me. I take the day as it comes, and I just. She's a blessing. She's a blessing.
Yeah, kids are always a blessing. And I find, obviously, my dad was in Norwich there for a couple of days. She came back Friday. And I sat here on the last episode. Obviously, look, I give women a lot of stick because I'm not going to come up here yet. I'm going to speak my mind. There's a man them that come up here. Sellout came up here. I recorded with GTG. And even last night I was at a party. A man them are trying to, like, get the girls on their soil. I'll never be like that. I embrace being the villain. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I love being, like, we talk about Band DFC. Like, I love polarizing people because they don't give a shit and they still perform and everyone hates them. Floyd, Connor, Cristiano. I love all them people, right? That's my villain arc, right? But I understand now her role more than ever before.
Yeah.
Because, oh my God, brother, day one, she's gone. Right? I was in the gaff on my own with him. So the night before, I slept weird, right? So we bring a munch to bed, right? I conked out because I'm popping perks now, right? No, the snows, I'm popping them these days, right? I'm popping them, right?
That is what it is, man.
Bro, so I fell asleep. So I had a hot water bottle, and obviously a Kinder chocolates all over the sheets. I was like, fuck. I hate changing the bed sheets. Takes me about 20 minutes to change the fucking, know the duvet sheet. You're in there, right? Yeah. So she showed me a technique. So you grab the two corners, yeah? You stick them up there like that, and then you puff it, and then you, bro, I was in there, holding one side, and then I can't find the other side. I'm just like, like that, my arms are killing me. I'm all over the gaff. My daughter's there, my daughter's laughing at me, right? It's like,
me?
Yeah.
There's
different techniques.
It's different. Do you know what it is? The way I do is different. I do like, I put it on the top right corner.
Yeah.
And then I obviously pull it in between. I just put everything straight in the middle.
Right.
And then I put the right, and then I put the top left again, and then
you're making it sound mad easy.
It is.
I'm gonna change the sheets today.
That's the way I do it anyway.
I get the duvet, yeah, and then I get, like, obviously the cover that goes on it. I have the two corners, and I enter it myself. Put the two corners together. Slip back.
Oh, is it like the duvet?
No, but you're inside though.
Do you mean the bed sheet or the duvet itself?
No, the duvet.
In the yoke. Oh yeah, just turn it inside out. You turn the duvet inside out and you grab two corners and you grab it and you pull it in and you just stretch it out and put the bottoms on and stretch it again.
That seems easy.
Well, I'm gonna record myself trying to do that later on.
It is. It's easy. Simple. You turn it inside out. It is. It's simple. Straight simple.
Let me continue, right? So obviously you do that. It took me 20 minutes to do that, right? Then I do the washing. Done the washing. Put him in the bath, right? I put him in the bath as I'm doing the washing. Boys, I go check on him real quick, yeah? He plugs the fucking bath out. He's sitting there in the nip. He's trying to get out and all, right? I'm thinking, get in there, you little butt. Put the bath back on.
Oh, Thiago?
Yes!
You know
Your nephew. What?
He owes me a $5.
How is he owe you a $5?
Bro, listen, we'll talk about that after.
No, don't worry, right? Grand. Took him out, whatever, clean him, whatever. Then you're doing the washing and I remember her telling me, obviously I have to use the machine. I know how to use the machine, but she does all that, yeah? She goes to me the night before, she's like, oh, like, this is how you use me. I was like, listen, I'm 30 years of age, I know how to use a epoxy machine, right? Go to the machine now. Text her real quick, hey babe, what did you say again about how you doing on this machine again? Turn the machine on, go on and spin, she told me blah, 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 it's at the end now. Spin and drain. I can't find the spin and drain, boys.
Can't spin and drain.
I can't spin and drain.
Fucking
but I eventually found it.
No, I
know, I'm just thinking weird, like, there's all these,
like,
what's the gig, right? I now spin and drain the thing, but I pressed the wrong button. I fucking rewashed the fucking clothes. I'm thinking, what?
With no soap.
No, it obviously still fresh, you know what I mean? Like, but then I was like, this is day one. I have 8 more days of this. But she does this every day on top of making the dinner. Mm-hmm. And even with me, obviously making, because I'm coming over working on, I'm making meat. I was like, the role of a woman is
it's not
crazy,
easy, like,
bro. Like even us, right, us as men, we'll give ourselves a pat on the back.
No, we don't. Not really.
Sometimes not us, but I'll get, right?
Yeah.
I'll speak about me. I'll get, like, you know, oh, you're such a good dad, blah, blah. I'm just doing the basics. I'll never take praise for doing the basics, you get me? But their role is just something on a level.
It is. It's never easy for them to be on, in all fairness, but that's the way the world works. It is what it is. You get me? Like, but when you do know when you're obviously the role is switched when she's gone on holiday or something.
Yeah, no, I understand that now.
You have to be the man, the dad. Like, I don't know how single mother deals, in all fairness, but it's
I'm not
crazy.
trying to, obviously, you don't want to glorify single.
Yeah.
Well, I remember I said on Instagram, I'm not going to try to glorify it because it's not something that like you want to be telling people to go and fucking achieve or whatever.
Yeah,
but
it's
like,
not, it's not.
It's mental
It
how
is.
they do it. You know what I mean? Like, but you, Sean, yeah, we talked about being fathers and stuff, how disciplined us and stuff like that, yeah. Talk to us about a couple of your scares that you've had.
He's actually involved in one of them. This fella's a dope. Do you remember the one?
Yeah, is
Is
it the money after pill, is it?
Yeah. This fella was telling people that I swallowed the water after pill. This fella's a weirdo. I don't even mind, yeah.
But in all fairness, your story wasn't adding up. There was too much holes in you. It wasn't adding up,
I'm
man.
going somewhere with this because
It's not hard enough,
crazy.
man.
I was running from Astro because I was actually injured, yeah. Then we're in
Then why didn't you tell us you were injured? You just said you
was
were
both of them. It was both of the
no,
reasons.
that wasn't your mate. Don't be lying on listen, this is a receipt. If you lie on this camera, there's man them are gonna get on you, bro.
I said my hamstring, yeah. I pulled my hamstring, yeah. And then we were in the hotel for Ed's birthday. Then these girls came. Obviously, like whatever happened, yeah. Ed and Marco were like, "Oh, give me the condoms that you have and all, yeah." I don't know why I gave them to them, yeah. Ended up being in the hotel with the girls, yeah. Then obviously whatever happened, yeah. And Jesus, I didn't think she'd make me go that quick, man. Damn. Anyways, yeah. So we were just chilling up in the hotel room with everyone and all, yeah. Round 2 happened. I was like, damn. Then I was like, yeah, boys, like, it's peak. And then I remember I was leaving and all, and Tomo, Kinnear, legend, he knocked on the door that the girl was in the hotel room, and he opened the door. He was like, "You better take the morning after pill tomorrow." I was shit myself, yeah. So I went, and we were in Kildarden because the house was on fire, and I had to get Jerry McNevin his board.
We're dropping names here, but go ahead, go ahead.
Boy, he's bleeding.
Yeah, you're dropping too many names here, but go ahead. You know what I mean? Not even disguising it. Bobby or Bleeding, Frano or something, right? Jesus Christ, go ahead.
So we went and we got the morning after pill and all, and we picked up the girl, and all the boys were in the Ashlow, and they were looking for me and all. I told them I wasn't coming.
No, you didn't.
I told them I wasn't coming because I was injured, yeah. And then they were on me, like Benny, everyone was on me, yeah. Then I was like, I had to go get the morning after pill for some girl as well, yeah. Everyone just started laughing, yeah. They were tagging me in messages for like 3 days. I told them my hamstring, people are telling me that I said my ankle and all. It was just weird, bro.
I always say, you know what I say in the house, yeah? He's going to be next type of kid.
Nah.
It won't be, we will. You tweeted the other day, right? Let's talk about your tweet, right? You goes, you want to have, what? Let me see this tweet, right? No, let me see this tweet. No, hey, listen, we're here. It's a public tweet, so I'm going to read it out, yeah? Well, I want you to understand, Olu, this fella is crazy, and he will be next, 100%. It's looking like a friends with benefits summer with multiple friends. So let's dissect that. Talk to me. What are your plans? Are you outside this summer?
Bro, I'm outside every summer. Like,
I see at the age you're at now, yeah, all I want to ask you is, like, you're not looking for anything, like, serious. You're just looking just to just play ball.
I am and I'm not. Like, it's just, bro.
He's not playing ball. He's playing something else. Cause when we asked him to play football, he was giving us excuses.
Women, like, I'm going 23, going 24. I've only ever had one, like, proper girlfriend, and it was a shambles. So, like, don't want to be that person again. Like, I'm not trying to go back there.
Talk to me, right? Olu, you as well, right? See, there's different demographics of age. I talked even last night. I think 25-year-olds girls that were there. We're just talking, and I was just saying they were telling me 25 and down, it's mad. Like the streets, it's cold. Yeah, they're telling me the streets.
It's cold.
What I say is, Olu, would you when you were in the streets, what was it like for you? Them days. Well, when you were in, I know you're not there now. You're on Loyal FC. You know what I mean? You're on your Paul Scholes team, Unproblematic FC. But the streets, shout to me, because these days I'm in the street. It's cold.
Atletico, the streets.
The streets is always cold. It's just what you know what it is.
I loved it.
It's always cold. It's always been cold. It doesn't change. It's just the women now play you at your own game like before. It's just, that's what it is. Like, you get me now.
And you can't handle it. Is that what it is?
Do you know what it?
You can't handle it.
He doesn't know how to play the game.
Oh, yeah.
That's what
He
it
doesn't know how
is.
to play the game. So what's so talk to me? So how if you were to mentor him, say, how would you teach him how to play the game? No, because you clearly know how to play the game. Here, you know, because you. I won't stitch you no more.
You know,
Olu's made a few appearances.
He doesn't know.
Olu's record appearances out there.
Lads. You know what? It's just young days. He's young right now, but obviously.
Yeah.
He doesn't. It's not. It's not. You know. We when we hopped in there very young with the like around the friends I was around and the teens. Like we grew up on football, girls. Just Astro and football. That's all we done growing up. It wasn't like the mentality we have now where we got to a certain age. We're like, yeah, we have to make this dough. We have to make. But he's, you know, their age, yeah, they picked up quicker than we did in terms of like chasing goals. You know, he probably wants to play football, his goal and stuff. But we went like, oh, I'm gonna be a football. Like we went like strong on it. Like, oh, we're going after hours, go to the field with practice. We never done that shit. Yeah. We just like play football, girls. That was our main priority.
Do you think there's certain man, like, obviously I'm not gonna drop names, but there are certain men that have said like that have been in certain positions. Do you think women are a distraction? Yeah.
Yeah. When you have multiple women, there's always gonna be a distraction. When you deal with multiple women, it's always gonna be a distraction. Don't lie. No. You can't. Yeah, it is. It's always. If you say there's no depending. If you say no, you're chatting shit. Then you don't deal with multiple women.
Okay,
that's the case.
What did you disagree with him?
It just depends the type of woman that you're with. Like if you're with like a girl, then like it's just a toxic cycle. Then yeah,
it's not about toxic cycle. You're dealing with multiple women, and how are they not gonna be? Yeah, that's what we just said. Multiple women. There's no way it's not gonna be a distraction because there's no way you have multiple women there and you give zero attention to them.
True.
Zero attention to them. You're always gonna say, okay, I'm gonna keep this one sweet. I'm gonna keep this one sweet. Even if you're gonna schedule to meet them and you know they don't know what's going on, you're always gonna obviously plan. It's a bit of a distraction. You're not 100% disciplined. If you want to be 100% disciplined, no women in your life. Boom. My goal.
Do you know what it is? Because obviously YGs, they watch this, yeah, and obviously sometimes yeah, I want to entertain, I want to be crazy or whatever, but sometimes it's good to give that kind of game because if I could go back now to my younger self. I feel I had a girlfriend now, but when I was a good boy now, when I wasn't like out here, yeah.
When I wasn't stuck to her like a glue.
When I didn't tap in, when I didn't.
We're going to classes and all. Don't go grabbing like glue.
Do you remember, right? When I didn't tap into the loan market, right? But it's like, you know, focus, man. Like, just focus. Yeah, no distractions. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you can't. If you want to really get to the top, like you have to. I even hear AJ say. Like he was saying, like that's why he hasn't got a woman now. Do you get me? Because obviously he's on so much where
like, bullshit, it's not. It is. It's not necessarily bullshit. It's not really. It's not because I'll tell you why it's not bullshit. Because if you want to, like, you see the very very top people there. There's certain cases where you see like some, like they say the 1% of men that are like the millionaires, the billionaires. The sacrifices they make is that sacrifice there. Like I'm picking me over anything else, even you. There's no way you're gonna be in a relationship and just me. It's never gonna work. You get me? So that's why they are where they are, because they'll say, I'm choosing myself over everything else, and nothing else matters until I get to where I'm going.
Yeah, but like, you know, when you're about to enter a relationship, surely like if the woman really loves you, like she'd understand that. Let's say for instance, when you moved to America, she understood, you get me, you were doing that for you. Obviously,
yeah, but there's only so much.
More than the kid as well.
But there's only so.
No, but there was head loss though.
Yeah, there's only so much. There's only so much.
Stay with you in the end, yes or no?
But it's not the same. It'll never be the same because obviously there's lost time. You get me? Like him moving over.
I know he stayed 6 months. Imagine what he did do the 4 years.
Yeah, him.
Bro, for some people it works, man. Like there's some people out there. Do you get me?
I know relationship now. I know relationships, bro. That you know. Girls have moved here or man has moved here and it's we're not doing it, you get me?
It's not.
Long distance is not. It's not.
Sure, one of my mates is in a long distance relationship now, like, and he's grand.
How do you know? Are you there 24/7? Do you know what I mean? Like people say like it's that simple. It's not that simple. For you to just
let me retract that. I don't know anything about it. You're actually right. I actually don't know. Let me just retract that.
It is. Yeah, you can't really. It's not as easy as people saying. Like, do you know what I mean? Like. If you want to be very top, you make this. Those are the sacrifices you make in terms of like, if you want to reach this, I want to reach the top of this mountain. That's sacrifices you have to make. Time with your girlfriend, time with your family. They go. You're like, I'm selfish. I need to get to the top just to feed my family. You get me? Those are the sacrifices you have to make. So you saying it like, oh, it's easy. Like women are 100% distraction. Even regardless of it now, you don't have a lot of traditional women now. A lot of women are not gonna wait for you now. Yeah, this is not the 90s.
Oh, you were partying.
It's not. There's a very few women that wait on you now because now women want men that makes money, loyal, the full. They want the full article, but they're not. If you want a man that wants money, loyal, and all this blah blah blah, but you're not traditional. You're not willing to stay home. If I tell you can't go out, you're gonna say, "What? You can't tell me I can't go out." That's what you're gonna get back. You get me? Like
see what that, Oliver. Yeah, see what that. I hear you. See the whole would you be the type that to tell your girl not to go out? Would you have an issue with that?
I'm chilled. Do you know why I'm chilled?
same.
It's just
I don't go
yeah.
out.
I'm chilled. Do you know why I'm chilled?
Tell me, I find that a bit mad.
It's just to an extent. Like I'm chilled. I'm really chilled. I'm not really like one of them like to say, you're not going this, you're not going that. Like sometimes I'll be like, okay, you're going out a lot this week. Chill out. You get me? Like you just chill out a bit. You get me? But I'm not really one of them to like control. So you have to do this, you have to do that. It's like this is what I say. In nowadays, in the era that we're in now, you and a woman has to be 50-50, regardless of what you say it is. It doesn't matter if you have it. She has to be a star one woman, but you're not gonna get that nowadays from women because it's changing. Time is changing. It's evolving. There's only few. Maybe if you go to like the likes of Africa or go to like the Arab countries and all that, you still find women that are just like, okay, I just want to be a stay. But where we are now in Ireland, you find fucking Becky telling Becky fucking do this. She tell you fuck off. That's what she tell you. Straight up.
I like that point that you made about like obviously there isn't, and obviously I've had these conversations with girls online, in the house, podcasts as well, right? They're on this thing of like, you know, when you say the 50-50 thing, you know, these days, if you're a man that works in Tesco, a girl's not having you. What's your opinion on that? Where they're saying like I'm not gonna say for instance she has like a 50k job working in Google or something. You're on your 25k job in Tesco. They're not on that. What's your guys' opinion on that? Do you agree with them that they're saying that like you should have the same as me or more, or you're thinking that they're doing a bit too much?
Do you know? I don't really. I'm not for and I'm not against in terms of that. Like, but obviously, as a man, you obviously have to earn. Like, it doesn't matter what it is. If you want that respect, it's just the way it is. Money. Once you have money, comes with respect. But obviously, not everybody's gonna have money. But obviously, you just have to see. But you know, us men sometimes we think our mentality is like we have that mentality, but we're not there where we're meant to be. But we think we're here, but we are here. So the way we speak to women, or the way you think, okay, we are entitled, or I'm gonna get like I have to get this lady. What am I even saying? I even forgot what I'm just trying to say. Recap this one, man.
Well, what's your opinion on that?
About like a woman?
The women, that are saying, because obviously you're on this thing where you don't trust women type of vibe, yeah? And obviously this is kind of one of the, like he said, there's no really traditional women out these days. Women back in the day, doesn't matter if your dad was stacking fucking avocados, they wouldn't give a rat. He's gonna have a hot meal, he's still gonna have this, he's gonna have that. These days, if your pocket isn't fat, you ain't getting no cat. Do you get? Bar.
It's not that.
So what's your take on that? What's your take on that?
I don't really have a take on it. I just think it's all bullshit. I just think the whole like dating society in this like generation is bullshit. Like everyone just comes up with like the most ridiculous shit. Like, yeah, you want the man that's making this money or whatever, but as he said, like as men, like we're not asking women to bring anything of value. We just want the woman that's pure.
Yeah, exactly.
Like a woman who's gonna like
you can't
say like we're gonna force her to cook and clean every day, but like someone who's gonna do that, someone who's gonna help you, someone who's gonna help you elevate, and you're gonna help her elevate as well. That's literally all we ask.
I think but where women are gonna probably watching this gonna scream at me and say, right? I think though when you're demanding that, you have to kind of do that other side where, do you get me? Where you are providing fully. You are, like he said, 50-50. It's not 50-50 where you mop a little bit, you know what I mean, on a blading Wednesday, and then Thursdays, Friday, you're waiting for fufu and this, you get me? Like, and you're just lying there, do you get me?
Yeah.
Like I said, look, I'm not trying to draw out my dad like that, but we don't really, our dad's like real traditional men, whatever, like, they didn't help, but our dad does, you know, you see him blading down the outstairs and the bathroom, like, he does all that, but now back in the day, like, no matter what, they could be arguing, they could be whatever, this, that, and that. My dad, hot meal, big fufu. He would eat that fufu and then they got sleep. You won't see him till the next day. Do you get me? So, but these days, you don't come
But that's because your mother. That's probably because your mother is still a traditional woman.
No, 100% she is. I've seen her.
That's obviously, but you know what it is? No, I can't really say. I don't know what. Do you know what it is? I don't have the under. I'm still trying to like find the answer to this. Why women are like? It's just, I think it's just due to like women obviously not being 100% pure as they used to be nowadays.
Do you feel like, okay, we talked about a bit of money or whatever, do you think because they've bossed up themselves and they can be more independent, where it's just like, I don't need a man type of vibe, where it's like, if you're going to come into my life, match my vibe, or else you can fuck off. I don't need, do you get me?
It comes down to like celebrities as well and people that they look up to.
So social media. Social media,
bro, is a killer. People be idolising people's relationships and all. Like, I think it was Lil Baby and Dorkalo, they'd be posting their pictures with their girls and all, and they'd be like, oh, I want my man to treat me like this. Then if you want me to treat you like that, get you all that, what, dork and get for the girl, I'm allowed to cheat on you 1,000,000 times a day like they do. You have to have a both ways.
It is. You know when you have a very high value man, that comes with it.
It does.
There's no high value man that you can tell me right now is 100% loyal to one woman, and there's no there's no woman that is with a high value man that doesn't know her man is cheating.
Bro, and
They know their man is cheating, but they know obviously what it brings. Like they know he's gonna come back home. Either way, this you know what it is. Oh, our house. We do all this bullshit that we do, but we know.
Who's we?
We man, it's we. We are we man. It is. I'm speaking in general. It's just in general. I'm not gonna like say some.
Yeah.
Like we as we men. Like
Yeah, but the way you made it sound, it was like I have a girlfriend out there doing. You know.
no, it's not. I'm saying is like I'm talking in terms of like high value man, like high value man, like. You get me? Like they're always gonna cheat, and the women that they're with know that they're cheating, but obviously it's what it brings to the table, and they know it's coming back home to them. Like it doesn't matter. As a man, you can just have sex with just some girl, random girl. Like, you're not gonna feel anything. Like it's different. It's different when a woman has a sexual intercourse with another man. It's more than just a fling or whatever it is. There's more to it. There's more to us, man. We can just do. I'm finished. Fuck off. You get me? And go back home. Like you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like it's that's the way it is, and that's the actual reality of it. In all fairness, like
yeah, cause I remember watching. I remember when Kevin Hart cheated on his wife. I remember watching his documentary, and I remember her crying, obviously talking about the situation. I remember her saying, "Oh look, I just had to go back because like I love him," and I was like, "Brother,
she only cried.
If he's Joe Blogs on the street, you're not going back to no one." You know what I mean? Like, so where that makes you a point where like these high value men are doing whatever they're doing, it's obviously just it's obviously it gets more. What word am I looking for?
I reckon the girls only.
It's more bigger because obviously they're in the public eye and stuff. You get me?
Yeah.
And it's embarrassing.
It's always been like that. It's always been like it's not new. There's not new about it. It's always been like that since the days or whatever. It's just that now it's just everything is just out there. Like you get me?
I reckon the women who are with high value men, like I reckon they only get mad when they get caught and it's in the public eye.
Yeah. Even at that, yeah, obviously, they get. You're always gonna be mad if you're mad. It doesn't matter if it's in the public eye or not. You're always gonna be mad.
Yeah.
But is it like up to the woman to say, am I gonna leave this man? If I leave this man, where am I gonna be? Do you get me? Not a lot of women don't want to be single. That's true fact. It's true fact. A lot of women that are single or even a single mother where they're miserable. Always gonna be miserable.
Yeah,
you're always gonna be miserable.
Like I said, the girls on my side of the bleeding age bracket, they're talking about like they're not talking about like all this fucking I need a man to have this. They're like I want a husband. You get me?
Yeah, you
I want
do.
someone to like work on a house where I want kids. I'm done with all this being on the streets. You get me? And these are some of these girls I'm talking to as well. They've made a few appearances on the streets. You know what I mean? Like,
saying all that.
The mileage on the car is too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, so on this wedding stuff, fuck that.
They're saying
Y'all
all that,
wrote
yeah,
off.
like, I need my man to have all of this and stuff, yeah. And boys need to start putting it on women as well. Like, we need to start asking them, yeah, right, like, what are you going to bring to the table? Because anytime I ask a girl that, she starts stuttering.
Yeah, it's true.
Like,
It's true.
If I ask someone, what are they going to bring to the table? They say, oh, my vibes, my energy. What?
Vibes and energy.
Well, okay, I'm gonna ask you that then. What if a girl asks you what you bring to the table? What are you saying?
Bro, that's why I'm not getting in a relationship. I don't have anything to bring to the table. I know, bro. Some girls say what you bring to the table. Even if you look at the table that they're on about, bro, it's not worth bringing out to that table. You get me? You put one thing on it, it'll break.
Well, okay. You obviously were an Irish girl, yeah. Do you see with her? Do you like? How far is she in your tradition? Like, do you teach her a lot of like what we're about, and does she know like the game? Obviously, when you get married and stuff, what's her take on that? Like, have you?
You know what? With her, she's.
Because I'm going somewhere with that
She's
question.
she's very easy in terms of like. She loves African food. She's mad about it. Once I go to my
The red rice.
No, she doesn't even call it. She just jollof
No,
rice.
that's
She
what
calls
they
it,
call it.
yeah.
Red rice.
She eats majority of it, like just certain stuff you wouldn't like. But at first when I first met her, she wasn't really into that. But obviously she picked it up and she loves it now. And
How long are you really doing?
Don't worry, let's keep that off the social.
Come
media.
here. No, yeah. But see with that though, I was gonna ask you. So you bust case with bride price, I lie?
Sorry,
You bust case with bride price. You don't do any of that, do you?
I don't do what?
Bride price. You bust case with that.
Like a boss case, like in
Like you
terms
don't
of
have to pay. Like you don't have to pay.
I don't have to pay.
Yeah,
Obviously,
you
she's Irish. Why would I have to pay?
No, I'm just saying. Someone's asking.
I don't know. Obviously, if I'm mad, that's when I say, yeah, you have to bleed and take that. You have to bleed and take it. Like,
So,
This fella loves bride price.
well, I had this conversation with one of my boys. One of my boys came yesterday. Obviously, he's getting engaged and stuff like that. And he was telling me, like, look, obviously, in our tradition, anyways, right?
Yeah.
So obviously, you have to write a letter and do this and that.
in my country as well, it's the same.
Yeah, but obviously, then he was like, I was like, well, what were the demands, right? Because I remember.
Bro.
my uncle, yeah, my dad's sister's husband. I remember they were telling me, we were breaking this down, and he was like, this brother asked for 6 suits, like for himself.
6 suits.
6 suits, right? Shoes, belts, and then crates. They all pissed me off when my boy was telling me yesterday. They asked for a crate of like them crates of drinks, not the soft drink. I'm thinking. Nah.
That's normal. But you know.
Go Tesco for $5.
Yeah, 100%. But it's part of it. But for my tradition anyway, for me seeing like obviously for back in the day when like my grandma and my ma speak about like that's what they do. Like when you're paying bride price in the days, it wasn't just about just money. It's about bringing loads of food. Food provision and all that. That's part of it. You get me?
I'm with all that, bro. I promise you, I'm with all that.
Yeah, but suits.
Club Orange. Fuck off, man.
That's a good investment if you think of it.
Suits.
Have like $3. It's a good investment. Bride price, bro. 18 years time, bro. Send 3 of them off to get married.
I think it's mad. I think it's a mad concept though. Like I like certain bits of it, but I think it's a mad paying for your wife. You know what I mean? Because obviously with that, then what my boy was saying, and obviously I've been touching it before as well. If her dad now says chats to her a certain way, we're fine. Do you get me? That's my wife. I paid for it. You know what I mean? Like you can't.
You're fine.
Yeah.
Wait, you fight
She's
your
like
wife's
that.
dad?
Yeah, why is that?
If
You lost your damn mind, boy.
If your wife's dad, if your wife's dad slapped her, what you doing?
I'm not doing shit. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna slap my like if I. What do you think? So do you think it's a right thing for me to hit?
If you scratch him, man. All right, influencer, look at him. Look at him, influencer. After a fucking Red Bull ad now. Fucking clown. Yeah, we're all the same, right?
Spark your wife's dad.
Why would you do that though?
Your wife's dad hit your wife. You're just gonna stand. You're not gonna defend her.
You're obviously gonna stop it, but you're not gonna hit her. You're not gonna hit her dad.
I'm sparking him. That's what my man.
Oh, then 100%.
Sean, you.
Yeah. Don't tell me you're gonna follow his
You that no.
That's not the right
No, come here. Him that right.
Because that's you doing that is gonna come back on you.
Wait, no, you're not hitting my wife. I don't give a fuck. You're not hitting my wife. There was one time, yeah. I told him a Conor McGregor story. When Conor McGregor had me up by the neck, right? I was thinking, what the fuck? This fella said he would have fought. Well, you're gonna fight Conor McGregor. Your wife's dad. You're not gonna hit.
But it's different though. But wait. Don't mind him. No, that point you made doesn't make sense.
No, it
it's
makes
different.
perfect sense.
No, it doesn't. It's different.
It makes perfect sense.
Him sparring McGregor and him sparring your wife's dad is 2 different things.
Bro, so-
McGregor is a stranger to him. He doesn't know who McGregor is. Why wouldn't you defend
Your
you?
wife.
Yeah, but that's a dad. That's a dad.
He
Like.
hit your wife.
But obviously it
No,
depends.
wait. So here, let's say
It depends on what it is for. You're not gonna goody.
Wait, goody. Let's say like in a few years time, whatever, Vanessa has a boyfriend, right? He doesn't hit her. Oh no, you're arguing, right? You're like, oh, I can fucking need you, this, that.
And you hit her.
Face, and,
And then I feel like box you in the middle.
I expect him to square up.
Yeah, but no.
If I'm arguing, boys, wait. If I'm arguing, yeah, and I'm giving out to her whatever, calm, shut your mouth, don't get involved. But if I slap her now, after me demanding 7 suits and an ensuite and Gazaka and plates of eating Club Orange, and I hear her, and he's in his right to come up and spark me 100%. What are you man talking about?
Yeah, but if he does spark you, yeah, I hope it's Nate or Jess that's there, not me, anyways. Because bro, that just get messy.
But that's crazy, bro. You know that's just gonna fuck. That's just you know what? Yeah, that's just a lose situation for you. It's just lose. There's no winning.
He at the moment though, I can't lie, I'm probably hitting him a bang of soup though. he at the moment. Like your wife's not gonna look at you the same. Like you just let her ass spark.
No, it's not. It's not even. It's different. You can't say it's different. It's different. It's different if it's a random man comes and smack your wife. 100% is going off. 100%. That's not an argument. But it's a da. This is a her da.
Yeah.
It's different.
So you'll just say, relax, mate. There.
Yeah. Like obviously, you'd speak to him.
Your wife's still holding her face. You do that.
But obviously, it hardly.
She's even white. Her face is printed.
Wait.
And then you're just standing like, oh, lower, bro.
What are you trying to hit her back?
Lower, bro.
Yeah, but if she does, but that's between them. It's different. It's different.
Oh, you have to back the beef.
You back the beef, but it's different. At the end of the day, do you know what it is? Is that at the end of the day, if you were to put your hands on him, it's gonna fall back on you. So lose situation.
What do you mean by fall back on you?
He's gonna fall back on you in a way. Because now,
what do you mean? I'm asking you what you mean.
Because now in regards now you've created a big fight in the family. Because that fight is not gonna be just with you and him anymore. Yeah. Now it's gonna be a whole package now. So now you have a problem with the wife. You hit my husband. Now your mind's gonna come to you like, why the fuck did you hit your father-in-law? Your mind's gonna say that to you regardless. Yeah, your dad's gonna say. Everyone is gonna blame you.
Goody.
So you act like you don't know the way the African house works.
No, I do.
It's gonna be you straight away.
Yes, I do. Sorry, go ahead.
I have a question for both of you.
Yeah.
So let's say it's roles reversed. Your missus.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You're arguing with mama and she hits you. Are you gonna expect
your wife to slap mama?
Wait, who hits me? If Ma hits me?
Yeah,
If
and
you-
you
if
do
you
expect your wife to hit.
Oh no, you can't.
Yeah,
do that.
so why is he? So why can't he be that way?
Me, I'm in my
I'm
head.
good
Yeah,
for
you
you.
mad.
See how you said, like, obviously,
hit
with
me,
that,
man.
like, it's not the same. Is it different for the brother? Let's say if it's an older brother and they're arguing, he pushes her or whatever.
Yeah, we can go off. That's different.
Yeah,
we could
yeah.
go
Why is it
off.
different?
Because it's brother.
Brother and dad.
And dad is too different.
Like,
It's not the same.
Don't answer the question.
Yeah.
It's not the same because you know what it is. What's gonna happen now is if you hit at that, now who's gonna settle that matter? You've hit him. He's never gonna forget it. Your wife is not gonna forget it either. You have to disrespect me by hitting my dad. That's unless you have some.
All you say, I'm at the
It doesn't matter. She's still if you have a wife, a good wife with a good good mentality, and she understands. She's not gonna agree with you. She's gonna say you're wrong for doing that.
Out of respect for the wife.
Yeah, exactly. I have respect. You can't. You know that's the highest of order of disrespecting her. You're disrespecting her, and you're disrespecting her family as well.
He hit a mobile though. You can't just
Yeah.
bang something quick.
Do you know what it is? Y'all saying that, but if that was to actually happen, that's not how it's gonna play out.
No, I hear you. No,
It's not gonna play out like that.
Banter aside, you're speaking, and I didn't think you speak as well on the podcast, to be honest. But you're speaking very well, eloquently, it's beautiful. But heat of the moment, at that time, I know me.
No,
you
you
know
definitely
me.
are.
I am sparking.
You
you get
are.
me? As wrong, it could be wrong after the fact. Yeah, we can break it down. Monday Night Football, analyze it, what I should have done, what I shouldn't have done. But at that very moment, you're not touching her, bro.
Out of the four of
Facts.
us, like out of the four of us.
Do you know what it is? You have to put
First.
a bit of.
Out of the four brothers,
Out of the four brothers, like let's say if that happened to all of us, that situation, you're most likely to hit the dad first.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
That's a fact. Then it's
100%. Nathan.
Then it's shit.
Nathan.
Not just this week.
100%. I agree. It's 19. It's 100%.
Nathan not even for me. It's not even for me. Boys, good debate. Good debate. I appreciate that. And let me just touch on a little bit of the industry that I'm in myself and of music and stuff, and then we'll get into Horastro, yeah. So I'll ask you, Olu, because obviously I asked the boys as well. Are you in tune with what's going on? Do you listen to Irish music? And who are you feeling if you do?
Me, I'm
Yeah.
100%. I'm in and out. I'm not like 100% into it, like, but I'm in and out. But obviously, I know who our list of talent is. Smiles, always. I think it's the best. I also think it's the best. It's just that I just felt like he didn't get like the right, and he's not working as hard as he should in terms of like. Do you know what it is? It's focus. Do you know what it is? It's just, when you're around something, you become it without knowing you become it. So he's more influenced by what's going on around him, by what his talents can bring. Because in terms of like making music, I don't think anyone touches him. In all fairness, just in terms of him rapping, singing, he can do it all. Like I said to him, like, it should be bigger than what it is right now. Like Smiles is number one for me, 110%.
I'm glad you said that. 'Cause obviously, sometimes what we do productions here as well. Sometimes when we talk, because we have like platforms and stuff, it could come across a certain way, and I look at him like that as well. Where it's just like, broski, the talent is there, but it's just the focus is not.
the focus
Do you get
is
me?
not,
And
yeah,
if you just
100%.
focus a bit more, you should be where what. Because all I always say, right? I remember going to Cello's launch for his
he's very good
his
as well.
tape. No, he's sick. Yeah, good lad as well. Like I just love. I talk to him nearly every day and chop it up with him here. He's a good lad, right? But it's like I was up there. Yeah, I'm happy for you. You're doing your thing, but I know rappers from my area. Do you get me? And I want to see Joel up there.
Yeah.
Big Joe. He's not happy with me calling him Joel. Big Joe, bro, yeah? Jesus, bleeding Christ.
Joel,
right? Stop calling me Joel on your pod, call me Big Joe, right? Anyways, right? No, but Big Joe, yeah, like even him, his tapes will drop soon, and once that drops, I think he's gonna be up there as well. And with him, I remember him doing the rap thing downstairs that Simba done. Shout out Simba, and just when he was just, you know, got his beat and stuff like that, where you'll see like obviously other rappers, they're obviously just messing around, having a bit of a laugh, blah blah. But I know it's a sport. No, rapping is a sport. Like, when you're going bar for bar with someone, even with football, when you're on the Astro, you want to be the best there, whatever, yeah. And he's just so focused. You get me? So I just think that. I know a lot of people, they always cry about, oh, we don't get support, bro. You need to support yourself first.
Yeah,
Do you get me?
yeah.
Always be your own number. I always say it, boys. Me, I don't give a shit. This is braggadocious, or what he thinks he is, or whatever. I look around, boys. Every podcast I hop on, I'm number one viewed. Do you know what I mean? You have to
own that shit.
You have to own it, bro.
Yeah,
Do
own
you get
that
me?
shit, bro.
You need to be your own biggest fan, boy.
1,000, but forget everyone else.
Your own heart is just
As delusional as people may look at you, bro, hold it.
You have to hold it.
You have to. Do you
You
get
have
me?
to be delusional to a degree, anyway.
Yeah. So, but and I wanted to ask you. So, obviously, Small. Who else are you?
Trey, I'm a big fan of Trey.
Yeah.
I think Trey.
I think he has that same problem as Ting as well. But I think he's starting.
Do you know what, Trey? I feel like Trey still hasn't found his sound.
He's starting to.
Yeah, he hasn't found exactly what it is. He's in between a bit of Afrobeat and a bit of like R&B type of, like, you get me. But Trey, I'm a big fan of Trey. Who else? Cello is sick. Benji, shout out to Benji, by the way. Benji is 100%. He's doing his thing. That kid is, his work ethic is crazy.
I want to quickly, I want to chat to you. Obviously, you know, I had a bit of beef with the promoters, yeah, and stuff.
What promoters?
Remember that whole, I remember the live and stuff like that. I seen again, right? They have a hard job though. I seen again, there was another fight there. I don't know if you seen Snapchat. There was more there again the other day. How do we stop this problem?
You can't stop it. It's not
There's
something
no
you can
stopping
stop. It's not. There's no stopping it. Do you know what it is? People, the way people look at it is not only Ireland. This happens around the world, all over the world.
But sorry for cutting across. I know, like I said, I'm a prick for this, yeah. But I need to get this in, right? I hear that it happens all around the world, but I'm just like, let's talk about us, Ireland. I want to hear, cause I hear this thing as well. What we do as well. Oh, but white people fight, brother. I'm out. I'm outside on the unce night, yeah. I'm out, and you know yourself.
Yeah, 100%.
You'll see people there that will blow your head off in 2 seconds, no problem. They'll blow your head off.
Yeah, 100%.
They're out having a great time, sniffing that bit of Ben White, and they're off. They're home. But us, it's like, man, them are going out, parked up, looking around, all scared, checking your shoulder like your Ozil. You know what I mean? Like, just drop the shoulder and just boom, fight. What's the gig? Just go out and enjoy your night.
Yeah.
Boards there, you look fresh with your Dior up there, your bleeding toes. You know what I mean? Like, grab a board and fuck off. Do you get me? What's all this
100%.
Royal Rumble stuff?
Do you know what it is?
Talk to me, bro.
Yeah, it's not really. Do you know what it is? It's been passed down by generations from like people older than us, like him. It's been like that. So it's not gonna change. If people don't like each other, don't like each other, regardless of what you're gonna say it is.
That's mad though, because how can you say like generation? We're not like England or America. I'm just saying us, because obviously I'm not user age. Let's say Goody's age, like Goody's like 6 years older than me, yeah. So Goody's age, like, and to my age, we're the first generation of black people here. So how can you be passing on like all?
It's passed down because if you look at it this way, when let's say that when I was like younger, I would hear this. Okay, you know this postcode beef, this automatically like we don't like this guy because it's from here. You don't like this guy. Do you know what it is? It's we're influenced by every, like it's not just. Yeah. It's not just like this generation. It's just it's been happening. So you can't just fix it. Something that can just get fixed.
That's why I think it's kind of weird and it's kind of forced. Because fair enough, in England,
it's forced.
In England, them postcodes like they don't like each other since 70s, 80s.
People have
say
killed
that
each
about
other.
America.
People have literally killed each other.
Yeah.
We came here like niggas came here bleeding 1999, bro. They're beefing people, bro. Like it's weird, man. It's so weird. Like.
You say it's weird, but it's part of our culture. Like as black people, we like we say all the time. You hear all the time. We're always against each other instead of being together. You get me? It's been like that. It's been part of our history. It's always been like that.
That's a great point that you make. Because I had this conversation the other day. Giannis was supposed to be here. Yeah, you see with Mondarab, yeah, they're all together.
Yeah.
By Chinois, they're all together. By Mundibu, they're all together. Why us?
We see when we see the next one is a threat.
He has Muslim brothers, yeah, and he was saying like. They don't try and one up each other. When one wins, I'm winning with all of us. Well, black people are like, we're always trying to one up each other. It's like I'm the flyest. I have the most. Do you know what I mean? It's like what can we not uplift and bring each other up? But look, we can have these conversations with blue in the face. It's never going to change.
It's never going to change.
I always say this.
I think you have too much pride.
I always say it is that, but I always say this. Yeah, you have to be the change you want to see in the world. So you act like what you want to see. So if I'm winning. Whoever was with me struggling, blah, blah, when I was coming up on the game, or whoever backed me 100%, you're eating with me. 100%.
100%.
You are eating with me. Because you suffer with me, you struggle with me, you support me, blah, blah. Do you get me? That's my thing. That's how I look at it. I don't leave another man that I wouldn't let, say for instance, like one of my boys is struggling or whatever, and I have it. I'm going to help you. Yeah, hold that. Do you get me?
Yeah,
that's where I think it should be with us. If we try to unify each other a bit more. Do you get me? Instead of all this beefing.
It's easier said than done, man. It's easier said than done, man.
No, but it is. That's what I'm saying. You have to be the change. You see yourself.
Yeah.
You yourself, and you're around your people.
You
get
can do all that change all you want, all that Michael Jackson man in the mirror, bro. If you're walking into town, bro, and
people are just
area, bro,
like you get me, like do you know what it is that there's innocent people that are getting caught in it also. Like you get me, like there's some people that their mom don't even let them go. Where you from? I'm from here. What? Boom, goes off.
Bro,
you get it, like you get me. It doesn't matter if you're involved or not. You're always gonna somehow, some way you're gonna be put in it. You get me, like regardless, the society we're in you have to deal with it. It is what it is. You get me? It's fucked, but it is what it is.
Bro, couldn't even go shop for me mouth without getting bleeding. Get me, bro.
Nah, that was back in the days, though.
Right, one more on music, and then we'll move on to Horatio, right? I was in the house the other day, where obviously we had the after party, not after party, fucking. So obviously, you know, at a funeral, you go back to obviously the pub or whatever, but we got kicked out of the pub because we're just a madness. I ordered like 18 tequila
All right,
shots.
R.I.P. Dioka, by the way.
Yeah,
Dioka,
R.I.P. Dioka. And obviously the Ben Williams episode is gonna come out tomorrow. Obviously this is pre-recorded, and I gave my condolences there as well. But we went back to obviously looked at Madame's in Nigeria. I said, why not? I'm gonna be drinking anyways. Why not? Brought the whole bleeding party back to the gaff, right? So fucking where was I going with this? Jesus Christ, goody.
Says one more about music.
Oh yeah, music. Fucking so they were playing. It was a bit slow, playing a bit of Fali, this, that, Afrobeat. I was like, bruh. Stuck on Chris Brown. They
What
played
man.
like 5 Chris Brown
What a
tunes,
man.
yeah, back to back to back to back to back. I'm not even going live. Yeah, I think he's the GOAT.
He is the GOAT. Don't
The
think-
GOAT?
Above Drake.
Yeah, he is.
Above Drake?
I think he has more hits.
is. Yeah.
More hits?
Yeah, I think he has more hits
He's
than
the
Drake.
GOAT.
More
He's
hits?
best ever.
Oh, no, I think he has more hits
Best
than Drake.
ever.
No, he's better than Drake.
I need you here for the Chris Brown one
Wait,
because you're the Chris Brown fanatic
Drake
here.
hits?
I think he does.
No, he doesn't.
What's that?
Yeah, he does.
Chris
Fine
Brown,
China,
Chris Brown,
forever.
Chris
No,
Brown,
it
Chris
was
Brown.
just- it was
Don't
just-
get me
and the party- that's
yeah,
what
yeah.
we
Don't get
started
it
because the party
twisted.
started.
Don't get it twisted. But hits,
Hits, yep. Hits.
hits.
Yep. He's the best ever. I've seen him live in Dublin twice when he came here.
Yeah, I
He's the
know,
best
I know.
ever.
We know you're a fanboy of Chris Brown, 100% number one. But
Why'd
hits.
He
Do
does.
you think Drake has more hits than
Hits, it does. How many number ones? Bro, just don't compare the numbers. You can't say more hits because if we were to go into numbers now,
As in like
Chris
Billboard
Brown.
and all.
Yeah, hits.
Bro, they don't like him on the Billboard, bro, over what he did. Bro.
Yeah, over what he did, but at
Yeah,
the same
over what
time,
he did,
but at
bro.
the same time,
Albums
hits.
he
Talk
get
about
blackballed,
hits.
bro. He's going number. See, I've said this for years, yeah. When Loyal went to number 1 when Chris Brown was in jail. I respect Drake more when he goes to jail or if he shoots someone. That's when.
No, but Drake is doing, but wait. But Drake is doing all these numbers without going to jail.
Yeah, but Drake's doing all these numbers, but if you listen to the songs, like they're whack. Like anything after
They're
views,
not whack.
No, look.
They're not whack.
Look, anything after views, yeah, bro, miss me with that. You're not gonna in 3 years' time listen to Scorpion.
Yeah,
could
you
go
are.
back Scorpion.
Yeah, you are. You're always
I
gonna.
don't
You're
even know what's on
always
that.
gonna
I just
listen to
know-
Drake.
I just know that you put on
You're
one
always
big
gonna
song
listen to Drake.
With Michael Jackson. Anything that Drake done after views for me is irrelevant. Views.
Yeah, you,
Views-
but the
Views
world
was
don't say it that way.
sensational, yeah. You can wake up today, yeah, go onto any Chris Brown album from when he got on, bro. It's gonna be songs there that you like.
Same with Drake. The same with Drake.
but,
That's
like-
I could say the exact same thing you're saying.
No, but I'm on about like if you're not a super Chris Brown fan or a super Drake, I'm on about the modern. Drake,
Yeah,
like,
exactly. That's
no,
if you're bang in the
no,
middle.
bro.
Listen. If you're bang in the middle, the same thing you're saying, you say the same exact same thing
So-
for Drake.
so
but
you're-
you
so-
would get more fans of Drake
Yeah,
than you would
more
Chris
fans,
Brown.
Yeah, because people like him more over what Chris Brown did. Chris
You
Brown
can't
still
keep.
has a
You
lot of
can't. You
fans.
can't. No,
Chris
you
Brown
can't.
still has a lot of fans.
Wait. You're trying to make that a disadvantage to Drake. No, you can't. You can't put that. That's not Drake's fault. That happened to him. So don't take it away. You can't take it away from Drake. When you say talent, I wouldn't disagree and say Chris Brown, 100%. I wouldn't disagree.
So
but in terms of making songs and hits back to back,
No way.
constantly, you can't take it away. You can't say, because Chris Brown done this, we should look at Drake different. No, you can't do that.
I didn't
It's
say
happened to
that.
Chris Brown. It's happened. But now you can't take away from Drake. Drake is doing his thing and he's doing it fantastically.
Does he even make
He's the
music
best.
anymore?
He does. He makes music.
Bro, he brought out one album after Gold. It was literally the day Golden State won the Oak. The House album, yeah.
Yeah, the house up. I understand. Listen, yeah, to me, you might not be a big fan of it, yeah. But to him, it's being creative
Right.
and him
Yeah,
adapting.
he's trying to do a different
Wait.
life,
He's
right?
adapting.
I hear what-
He's
yeah,
adapting
yeah,
to
yeah.
what he has to do with right now. Because you know what it is, yeah. Music is not the same as we started. You see, when Chris Brown and all started, even R&B isn't as hot as it used to be
Yeah.
anymore.
Wait, but
Do you get me? There's not that
Right.
much R&B nowadays. People drill.
Right, let's
Chicago.
talk about the
You know
House
it's
album
them.
that you brought out, the alleged House album. I wouldn't even call
Yeah.
that an album, yeah. So if I bring like let's say 10 Chris Brown songs, house songs, yeah, they're better than every single thing that's on that album. Turn Up the Music, all of them songs. They're better than all of them. Like even at Drake, people used to tell me that this fella could sing, yeah. Is Drake a better singer than Chris Brown?
No, it's not.
No, I hope.
It's not. It's
No,
not.
I
I'm not
hope.
saying that.
No, I hope.
I'm not
Bro,
saying that.
he's the best artist since Michael Jackson, bro, and that's a fact. Even DJ Khaled said it on his
He is. I'm not disagreeing.
Chris Brown
I'm
and
not.
his brother-
You know,
disagree. I think
I'm not
you-
disagreeing
I
what
think
you're
you
saying,
disagree
but when
with the parameters.
you're
Hits,
trying
is
to
it?
downplay
Is it?
Drake. What?
You disagree with the part where you say he has more hits.
Yeah, hits. No, for sure.
Brown does have more hits.
Drake has hits on hits.
No, he does. Drake does. He has hits on hits. But for me, anything after views, like you're not gonna go home today, put on that album. You know that song with Giggs, KMT. Giggs even came on.
Bro, if I was to put on Forever right now, would you listen to it?
Forever.
You would.
Yeah?
Yes. How long ago did you drop that?
Forever or
And
Chris
you'd
Brown
vibe.
forever?
Drake
Trust me.
forever.
Oh, Drake forever. the
Yes.
one with Lil Wayne.
Yes.
Bro, that's
Yes.
too hard.
Exactly. So don't say
Well, I
that.
told you
Because
so.
if
No.
we
I
go,
said anything after views. That's what I
if
said.
you go
Did not
throwback,
say that.
even after views, the
There's
likes.
nothing after views.
Yeah, it is. There's
He has a few
loads.
songs like Walk Like a Talker with Migos stuff, but them songs, they're life for Chris Brown. You can make them songs. In the
Bro, if I had this catalog on my head right now, I would just list every. But you can't say that.
He's your goal. You just
It's not my goal. I never said it was my goal.
Well,
It's not my. I never said it was a goal.
No, you never.
I never said it was a goal.
Eminem is, isn't it?
Eminem is a goal, 100%, 100%.
We'll dive into that.
Brown is the best
When I do a
artist
music, I'll do a
Well, me,
musical.
my
I'll
favorite
do a musical-
artist is Dirk.
I'll do a
And
musical
Dirk.
days. We'll dive into
My
that.
favorite is Chris Brown, but Michael Jackson.
Yeah, exactly. That's why you're
Michael
so.
Jackson's better than Chris Brown, but after that it's Chris Brown. Then after that it's probably like Lil Wayne or something.
In terms of what, it depends on what you're going into. They're not all the same.
I know this is gonna be.
They're not all the same. Like,
This is gonna pop off in the group chat.
you get me? Like,
Christopher Maurice
listen,
Brown.
in terms of talent, yeah, when you say talent, pure talent, like everything God gifted Chris Brown, 100%. Next thing after Michael Jackson. I don't disagree, but you can't downplay it and say, oh, Drake is only where he is because Chris Brown.
I didn't say he's
yeah,
not.
you
No,
did.
I'm just saying.
But that's what
For
I'm
me-
taking for what you're saying.
For me,
Because
like I said,
you are making excuses
see,
for Chris
you know
Brown.
with him, yeah, because maybe nostalgia, I don't know, whatever, yeah, but because I can feel what he's on about now when he talks about Chris Brown. Like I felt that day, I was just like, we just kept playing it. I was
Bro.
like, this.
Yes,
nigga,
it's
I was
that.
like,
He
whoa.
is.
And
He
like,
is.
Mad.
Look at where he is in his career. This fella came out like 2004,
It'll be bigger.
bro.
Yeah,
but
it'll be
he's
bigger.
still huge though. Like he's selling out tours, sold out the O2 6 times. This fella is.
That's why
19 years
I'm telling
in
you,
the game.
Drake has been there for a minute also.
Yeah,
and
but
he's been on top of the game for a minute
19
also.
years.
So don't get it twisted. There's a lot of people that you forget this thing. There's a lot of do you know the amount of musicians that come into play 1 year, one hit, boom, they're gone, nothing else.
I know.
Drake
But
consistently
he's not
every
like-
year. It's
Chris
not
Brown has been
easy.
here every year as well.
No, he hasn't. He hasn't been on top of the game every year.
No, I'm not saying on top of the game, but he's been a relevant.
Well, I'm telling you,
superstar for
Drake
19
Drake
years.
has been on top of the game every year.
Right, 19 years. A lot of people hate you. You sell out the O2 6 times. Is Drake gonna sell out the O2
I don't.
6 times?
Yeah, you can. Yeah. You
times.
what? What?
That last time that he came in 2019. Did you go see him?
He doesn't care for Drake. He doesn't care for Drake. But doesn't mean anything. You're trying to make it. No, I didn't go see
But
him.
he has all these hits that you said.
Yeah, but he has hits. But he has hits. But I'm not saying I'm the biggest fan of Drake. You're the biggest fan.
Okay,
You're the biggest fan of Chris Brown.
Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan.
Yes,
of,
you
let's
are.
say- yeah,
You're the
no,
biggest
I'm
fan
not
of
gonna
Chris
say
Brown.
I'm not the biggest fan of, let's say, like Justin Bieber. I'm not a big Justin Bieber fan like Goody, but he has hits. That's someone with hits. I'd go see him. You said Drake has all these hits. Why did you go see him?
What do you mean? It doesn't mean. I'm telling you fact. I'm going off fact. You're going off. Well, why didn't I go see him? That has nothing to do with you're talking about feelings now.
I'm not
Because
talking about feelings.
Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are. You're bringing feelings because
I've never seen someone with hits.
you're
We don't want to go
hit,
see
bro.
him.
You're hit because obviously you know what I'm saying is true. When you compare Drake, and Chris Brown. You can compare them. You can't say maybe talent otherwise, but making music, Drake is just as good as Chris Brown. You can't say otherwise. You can't tell me otherwise.
He's just as good as him.
It's just as good.
So
In terms of the
yeah.
way he makes, you can't take it like. Do you not understand what I'm trying to say to you? For consistency is key, and he has that. He has that on lock.
What was Drake's last good song?
Hear that lock.
He has a lock.
What was Drake's last good song?
He has loads of good songs.
What was his last good one, like recent? Give me something from 3 years other than No Guidance, which Chris Brown carried him on.
No, you can't say he carried him on it. He didn't carry him
He
on it.
didn't carry him on No Guidance.
He didn't carry him on it. Come on, bro. Drake has a bigger name than him, bro. People, but so you're telling me, if Chris Brown done that No Guidance by himself, he'd be as big as it
Bro,
is.
Drake went on Rap Radio.
Answer the question.
Wait,
Answer the
what?
question. If Chris Brown done No Guidance,
Drake.
no. Let me finish. Don't speak. If Chris Brown dropped that No Guidance song by himself, would it be as big as it is? Yes or no?
No, because the two of them were beefing for years. It was just like they both needed each other. At the
You're
time.
just
No,
missing
no.
the exit, bro.
No, I'm agreeing with you. I'm agreeing with you. So he doesn't even want me to agree with him. This
Okay.
guy is too stubborn,
Yeah.
man. So obviously they both needed each other at the time. They were beefing for years.
They didn't need each other.
They both-
Chris needed him.
Right. So Drake went on Rap Radar. This is on YouTube. This is fact. Drake rang Chris Brown personally. Said the only person that can make that song work is you. They both needed each other.
Yeah, obviously. But Jake didn't need him. Jake didn't need him.
I would go along with what he's saying. I think Chris at the time would probably need Drake more.
More,
He would need
like
him more. He would need him
100%.
more. So Drake, that clean image.
Listen, as soon as Drake,
yeah.
as soon as Drake enters, as soon as Drake gets onto a song with you, you're gone. Poof.
Yeah.
That's the effect he has. Tell me a song Drake has got on and it's not boom, gone.
Wait. Do you know? So name me a song that Drake is on, yeah, with an elite artist and he has the best verse. I can't think of one.
Best
I
verse
even
in terms
heard
of
that.
what?
No,
Just
Drill song
do
with
with
Heady
Future.
One. I heard Heady One even bodied him on a song.
Heady One bodied him.
I didn't even
Future
hear
bodied
that.
him.
Yeah,
Chris
I
Brown
heard,
bodied
you're not
him.
on Twitter.
Future-
bro.
Future-
Yeah, English
Goody,
rock.
Goody.
That song with Heady One
Hello,
already bodied him on
Goody.
it.
That song only Drake, Nicki Minaj, Chris Brown, Lil Wayne. Who carries that song? Thank you.
Yeah, Nicki, but Lil
Nicki
Wayne is still
carries
there,
them
bro.
on- What's that other song as well?
Moments for Life.
See?
Nah, he was sick on that song.
No,
that
but
song
Nicki's
was.
verse.
Yeah, but that's Nicki's Nicki.
Yes, no, not Heavy on blow. Are you mad?
That song YOLO. Him and Lil Wayne, Weezy F Baby. Carries them.
What do you
Future
mean?
scheming. Say scheming. Rick Ross.
Future. What's that song?
Stay
with Future? The recent one. Life is
scheming.
good.
Yeah.
So, but Stay Scheming is a good song.
He's
Rick
like
Ross,
the
Rick
best artist
Ross.
in Canada.
Yes, he is.
No, he's not.
Who's the
Justin Bieber's
best?
better than him. And The Weeknd's better than him as well.
Get the fuck out here, man.
Cut the time, right?
He's bugging, bro.
Cut the time.
And if Tory Lanez wasn't in shape, he'd be better than him as
I
well.
wouldn't.
Free Tory, by the way.
Let's get into football, right? Back into whole Astro. What I have you here, right? Olu, I chatted to you a couple weeks ago. You see me. We're about coming off from work, yeah.
You need milk for making that statement against Dicko.
No milk.
100%.
Double down.
You are gonna double down.
Wait, hold on. I'm gonna double
Hey,
down. on
you
what I
have
said.
some
Hold
milk
on.
for me?
I'm gonna give you a chance.
He's gonna
I'm
drink some
give you a
milk
chance.
today.
I'm gonna give you a chance to speak.
Give me
I'm gonna
milk.
give you a chance to speak, right? But obviously, whole Astro, yeah.
Yeah.
People obviously watching or whatever. They loved that episode. It's the most viewed so far this season. Everyone was laughing. They were cracking up, right? And this is also has been. I didn't expect it to go. It's been a brilliant episode as well. And I appreciate you guys, yeah, because I've had a rough week. Arsenal pissing me off. The missus come back from Norwich. She's talking all like she's in Nollywood. It's all over the gaff, right? My head's gone, right?
There was one Brian story she put up, the lingo.
Yeah, do you get me? It's all, my head's gone. You know what I mean? Like,
I was dead.
one more week of payday next week. Bills. My head's gone, but this has been a good conversation. Anyways, we're gonna get into it, right? Whole Astro is a good level. We know it's a good level. It's not just the lads meeting up. It's actually a high level.
Very high
to the point
level.
where production here won't come back. Come on, because the last time Joe he came.
David, did you retire?
Right. So I'm gonna go with who's the best. We'll go with the best first, right? The best player you've seen play Whole Astro. You can
The
include
best.
some of the ballers
You
as well
know,
that play.
with me, I don't have the best.
Who's the best you've
I
seen?
have, like, in terms of, like,
The best you've seen.
I have seen.
Yeah,
That,
play
that's true.
Whole Astro, and you said because obviously Bob got a shout, yeah, and you disagree with it. Where I hear why they would say Bob. You're
I don't
disrespecting.
hear what they say, Bob.
No, we're gonna get it. You go first. We're gonna get into you. Go first.
I don't have one specifically. Like, I have multiple choices. It's
No,
like,
but go for one that you're
for
like.
one that I would say 100%.
One that you'd pay to go watch him play football. And he's a
If
joy.
everyone was there,
He's a
who'd
joy to watch.
A joy to watch.
It's a pleasure to see him play football. You'd
Giannis-
set your alarm to go watch him play football.
Giannis is a show. Giannis is a show. Promise is a show. Who else it is? Junior is just a weirdo in the fucking Astro, man. I don't know how he does it, but once that ball leaves his feet, it's a goal. It's 99% of the time goal.
Good man.
But 100%, I'll say Giannis, even though he's a fucking knobhead, fucking
Yeah,
irritate
Mondag.
me
You're
in
supposed
those
to be here.
Remember that last
Mondag.
time we played, and
Mondag.
all of us on the team, it was us.
Yeah, they
and
thought we
and
couldn't do it.
And they thought this team was
Oh,
just too
I think that we-
tough.
Yeah, they thought we couldn't do
Blew them out of
it.
the
We
water.
smoked them.
Sean, who are you? Who's the best you've seen on
He's
Whole
my
Astro?
enemy and all. I hate this nigga so much, yeah. But I'm gonna have to say it's close between like three people, but just from my experience of playing on the same team as him, then you notice. And he always carries shit teams as well. Martins, I'll give it to Martins.
Oh, yeah, man's a sick. Man's a
I'll
sick.
give it to Martins. It's polar opposite of his brother, isn't it? It's crazy.
What do you mean, Tola? Dicko, you
Man,
lot.
man, them wait,
No,
bro.
Dicko's good. No, Dicko is
Listen.
good, yeah.
On
He vexes me.
the way
What
down,
does he vex
on the
me?
way down, yeah.
He's good, but I can't
On
play
the
that
way
team, though.
down.
Wait, he doesn't have
Hold
the-
on, man, hold on.
Yeah,
On the
let
way
him
down, I was thinking, right? I know we're gonna. This is the undercard, the best and all this. The main event, we're coming. The worst heck, we're coming.
Yeah, yeah.
Relax, right? So on Bob, right? I'm gonna ask you
Wait,
your
shout
opinion.
out Benny and Kanga, by the way, on that episode. He gave me my mention as well.
Shout out Benny, man. Benny, great guy, man. Shout out him, man.
Yeah,
But
100%.
do you agree with me where Bob is a good football player?
I don't disagree. He's good. He's good.
Yeah.
It's
So
not.
what's
It's
your
not. It's
point?
not bad. It's not a
He's
bad
not the
football
goal.
player.
He's not the goal.
It's
He's
not the
not
goal.
the
It's good.
He's not
It's
goal,
good.
but he's a good player.
Yeah, he's good.
You disregard him.
No, he's a good player. but
No,
shouldn't
you were
get
saying he's
attitude.
terrible.
It's
I
not
think you're
terrible.
going off Bob,
It's
the
not terrible.
side player, and his attitude. His attitude, he knows himself. He needs to brush up on
Do
it.
you remember
But
that
Bob's a
time
good player.
Do you remember that time when Avis was ref? Shout out Avis D. And he
The
gave- he
worst
gave a
referee in
penalty,
history,
and
man.
Bob goes, I'm taking my ball home. He picked up the ball, he put the ball home. and Astro was over.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean he's a bad
But
player.
that doesn't mean he's a bad baller, though.
Bob's a good
You
player.
let,
I've
you know,
seen
you
him
know
in
the thing
different
I notice
places
about
that
you, Sean, too much. You let your emotion to take the
Bro, I've
facts.
just-
He's
You
an
pick, you
Arsenal fan,
pick,
of course.
you
He's an
pick
Arsenal
emotions over facts,
Bro,
man.
Yeah.
I've just seen him in a different light ever since that day.
Right. Let's go now. Toughest opponent. I added a new one, right? So who's the toughest opponent that you've had on Astro where you're like, I've had a long day. I'll go first, right? I was thinking about this, yeah. I remember, obviously, I've been playing football, we all know, with one knee, all this type of stuff, right? But I get about, I do my thing, right? But there was one day I was like, yeah, this is the levels. Fud Sule. Oh. There was one offensively, defensive. I remember one time he even nudged me off the ball, got the ball, started an attack, he scored a goal. I was like, I couldn't even run back after him. I was like,
He's so good, man.
I was like, yeah.
For someone so
toughest.
When you look at him,
Yeah.
you don't think he's like a brick, man.
Yeah.
Like honestly,
Fud
man.
Sule, man, when he came there, because you know sometimes when the ballers come there that play for teams or whatever, they come. We are watching them because you're coming with your young little whatever team you play for. Yeah, we're watching you. Do you get me? And I see some ballers, they struggle because the levels obviously sometimes as well. We're like, okay, we're trying to show you that we're as good as you as well. Do you get me? And it's like, you know, they don't really perform. But Fud, when he came that time, broski, different level. So who would you say your toughest opponent, Sean, on Hood Astro?
I don't know. Toughest.
Where you've had a long day. Benny, when he's on it, can give you a tough game as well.
Yeah, but I'm usually on his team.
Benny, John and Tony as well. When he comes one time, he was on it.
when
strong.
the best I've seen play football. There's a couple. Back when I was younger, but Tim Babington is a weird of playing football.
Wait, can I just say, like, you gave me the hardest time that I can remember?
In Hood Astro, we're talking.
Yeah,
Don't take
No, Hood Astro in general, just Hood Astro.
Strictly
Yeah,
Hood
I know,
Astro.
I know.
Strictly Hood
And,
Astro.
like, can it be like? Because I'm not saying this fella marks me out of the game all the time. I'm just gonna say there was one time you gave me a hard time. Like, he's a clown over Smiley.
Oh, Smiley is tough.
Bro, like he's not.
Yeah.
Even,
Do you know what it is? People don't give Smiley his flowers, and he's gonna get it today, man. Smiley is very. Do you know when Smiley plays in your team, just know that you're not gonna play below par when you're on his team. You're
His
not.
football,
Yeah, and he has a good IQ.
Exactly, his football IQ is good, but he's not really mobile.
Yeah, he's not mobile,
when
but he still
stands
gets around.
Holds that fence, you're not getting by him. Do you get me?
100%.
Holds that, and he controls his back line, and he
He
sees
plays
he sees
through the
pitch,
middle,
he's gonna-
everything. You get me?
And I'm not just before anyone says it, because he manages it. No, it's like. He does
I know
have
it's the
football
truth.
IQ.
He never gets
He
his
does have
flowers.
football
It's the
IQ.
truth. People always say, stiff. Forget all the stiffness. What comes with it is you don't like playing against him. Like he's gonna have fun with you.
One time we were in the Newtown, remember? And I was on Sammy's team. Remember you kicked me off and I was top scorer. One time they hammered us, they whacked us, bro. It was like every time I opened my eyes, Clinton was not scoring.
Do you know the amount of superstars Sammy got? That fucking Sapatu.
Bro.
Right, main event, which I know I'm not in that group chat, like I said, because if I speak while I'm not in there, I'll be suspended 6 months, but we won't get into that, yeah? I heard that this caused murder in the chat when obviously this episode dropped, right? So the main event, worst tech. I mean, zero technical ability.
I wouldn't say
right?
zero, like I wouldn't say anyone there.
Like, who is a player that you were just like, you shouldn't be here?
what does tech come to, like ball control?
Ball control, ball mastery, how you strike the ball, IQ, everything.
If it's how you strike the ball, I know who I'm going with.
Who you going with?
'Cause, bro, and you'll know now, there's one guy like this, yeah, sometimes when he shoots, his football goes further than the ball. Do you know who I'm talking about?
Yeah, I don't know.
Bro, I love him a lot. He's a lovely guy, James out of the you know him? Bro, one time he took one shot like this, bro. Boy, this dude hit the post and the post.
Do you know who we didn't mention actually? The toughest opponent I face, I'd say it is Josh. Josh is annoying to play against, man.
Yeah, but
he's annoying.
I was going for a defender.
Yeah.
If it was an attacker.
No, even if you're defending him, playing against him is just annoying altogether.
Let's stay on par for a second. Let's get this out of the way, right?
It's like every shot goes in.
Olu, you, tech-wise, who's for you, in your eyes, the worst technically? And who
Worst
else?
technically?
Yeah.
That I've played in that Astro.
Worst route, yeah. That you're like, mate, just fuck off.
Oh, I know who. Remember we played, when was it? It was like in around Christmas or something. I remember you told us to give us boost to charity.
Who?
Ayo, remember? Ayo, remember?
Oh.
Is it in the chat?
Oh, no. Yeah, he is, it is.
So
it is for me.
No, well, for you though. For
When
you.
do you know what it is? I know I'm gonna say his name anyway. He's blind, just has a fucking fat ass. Oh, yo, that's what I'm talking about. I asked Tech though. He has Tech. He has the step over boom boom boom.
Yeah.
But
sometimes
for
when
me, it's just I don't know. James doesn't have the word. So who do you think is the worst? List five you think is the worst in the Astro.
I haven't got five.
No wonder it has-
No, think five. Just give five that I think is the least.
Least technical.
Yeah.
James, Lumo, Brian Abigidi, Dicko.
Yeah,
Goody, Brian has small tech though.
Wait.
No. Zero tech.
It's mad how we didn't name any of the keepers.
Do you know what was no tech actually? It's kind of, I don't really want to say it because conflict of interest. Sammy has no tech.
Nah, Sammy has more tech than
No, I don't think it's tech.
I understand what it means. I get you. I get you.
You know what, boy? You have to understand as well, right? Just because you have no tech doesn't mean you're a bad
Bad
baller.
baller,
It's
yeah.
just like you're because Victor Osimhen hasn't got tech.
He knows to kick the
Still
ball
a
at
great
the gate as
baller.
well.
Didier Drogba wasn't the most technical. Still a, do you get me? Fernando Torres was the most technical leader. That doesn't mean it's just players.
It's
that
just a bad, yeah,
can't take
tech.
the ball on the half turn. Your vision's not good. Your pass, how you strike the ball. It's just, you get me?
True.
Then if that's the case, then why come Zeno is not getting the show?
But Zeno has tech.
Zeno
Zeno has
has
a ball roller.
No,
Zeno,
has tech.
wait.
Don't do that.
You don't do
Zeno has
that.
tech.
You don't do that.
No.
So Zeno, wait, let me ask
Zeno
you.
has
Now
tech.
watch this.
Yeah.
Now watch this.
Zeno can take
Does
the ball
Zeno
on
have
the
more
half
tech than Dico?
Like,
No,
wait.
no, don't talk. Does Zeno have more tech than Dico?
Yeah.
Oh,
As in how he strikes the ball, how he passes the
Yeah,
ball,
no, he does.
how he takes the ball
he
in.
He does. He
I
has
can't
more
believe
tech than him. He has more tech than him.
I can't believe
It's
what
not-
you man.
it's not-
I can't
no,
believe what
it's
you
not-
man.
it's
You
not a
man.
high- it's not a high-
You man are bugging.
It's not- it's
You
not
man are
bugging.
bugging. I
It's not a
swear
high
to
level
God,
of
man.
More tech, but he,
I didn't
Zeno,
put
I can
Dico on my
fizz the ball to
worst
Zeno.
Yeah,
He can
but
take
do
a
you
touch.
agree with him?
He can take a touch.
Do you agree with him?
Zeno can take a touch.
So Dico can't take a touch.
His touch off his knee. Off his knees. Off his knees.
Oh my
He's trying with the shin.
God! Before Dico got
trying
his
with the shin.
before
Yeah,
Dico
well,
got his
well.
injury, Dico who has more tech?
So what's
Listen
your
to me.
answer for worst tech?
See Dicko, yeah? Dicko, my guy, by the way. This is not me beef with Dicko. It's an opinion, whatever, yeah? Dicko, my guy. Dicko is good at, he's winning the ball back. He's one of them, he's a destroyer. Pass, give it to the player that can play. When he tries to fizz balls in, try to play slide through balls, and try to play, like, no, that pass that you can't see, you're not that guy, bro. You know what I mean? Don't do that. For me, there was someone playing with him. You know that? Remember that Ozil pass that he gave?
Yeah.
You didn't even see Kolasinac. He played it. Only he saw it. No, them Kevin De Bruyne passes. When he tries to walk, bro, you're not him.
He's a solid player though, I can't lie.
He's solid. I'm not saying he's a bad
He
player.
doesn't.
but
He doesn't have
technically-
the worst tech. There's no
technically,
way
nah,
because
don't do that.
He doesn't have the worst. He doesn't have the worst.
Dico has a very good ball control. When Dico has the ball at his feet, you're not taking it.
Nah, he is a good dribbler.
You're not taking it.
He is a good dribbler.
Dribbling across your goal.
What I'm trying to say to you is when Dico has the ball, you're not getting that ball. You're not getting it.
He's a good ball carrier. There's a difference between
Is
a
it that you
dribbler-
foul him?
Yeah.
Or there's two?
Who's more take? Bio Elebi or Dicko?
Dico has more tech than
wait.
Bio. Stop
Let
it.
me answer that.
Stop. Even Bio my ass,
Bio
but
said
he
he
knows.
should. He messaged me because he
Yeah,
after
but
the episode. He messaged
don't
me.
mind the Bio
"Why am I
man."
getting messaged? Well, I'm one of the goats. He was supposed to be here. No, he's not here. Bio man. Bio's too funny man.
No, Dico is a good ball carrier though. There's a difference between dribbling and ball carrying. Do you get me? But he's good at carrying the ball.
But where is he carrying this ball?
What do you mean? Where he's carrying it? Where he's meant to carry it? Like
I've
what?
seen him run across this like times where you know it's one ball off. Carry the ball this way, ball take it off the pitch.
I don't think. Personally, I don't think he has the worst tech.
Yeah, of course you can.
I think Dico is technically good, but he has bad decision making.
Bad decision making.
Yeah.
That's what you're getting twisted. That's what you're getting twisted.
Because on my man's life, he hates passing me the ball. He hates it.
Do you know? I feel like it's just one bad experience you had with him since when that's what you're judging him off. That's what I think it is.
Yeah.
It is, isn't it? It is 100%, isn't it?
It's not agenda.
Yeah, it is.
It's
Yeah,
what I'm
it
seeing.
is.
It's what I'm seeing.
It's not
For me, it's not technical. He's not technical. He's not technical. I'm not having that.
It is 100%. It is.
I'll do it.
Wait, I have
Go
one
ahead,
for
go
you
ahead.
as well,
Go
yeah.
ahead, go
Because
ahead.
this fella was on my team twice and he fucked us over, yeah. Remember your experience with Giannis? We was dribbling across the goal, like, he kept losing the ball, and he was smiling. He goes, "I don't care, I have the show and all." And you were screaming out. He was smiling. How can Giannis be dribbling across his own box and Josh shouldered up the score? They knocked the team off. Only was screaming out.
No, Astro convexed you, man.
Ah, it is. It's emotional,
Remember that time where I headbutt the fence against Mo? Remember that time I was going mad? Like, what the fuck? My teammate thought, what are you gonna do? Headbutt the fence. What are you headbutting the fence for?
Mo
What
goes,
the fuck?
"Who fouled you?" Goody goes, "Oh no, fuck,
Yeah, Mo came to the fence like he's like this mad calm, hand behind his back. Who failed you?
Mo
Who failed you?
was always calm.
Yeah, of course.
And Mo is in my top 3 in that show, man. He's in
Nah,
that
definitely.
show.
He's always on the winning team.
Top 3.
He's always on the winning team.
Do you remember that time, Goody? I'll never forget this. You know Goody's Astro outfit, the red Under Armour shorts,
The tights.
the tights,
And then them high boots with the
Yeah,
studs.
high boots
He be
with the
he be doing
studs.
step over, stepping on you and all. Like, what the
He was doing
fuck?
step over, Croyford, he was doing Santi Cazorla, he was in my box. Everyone was free. You know when they make them memes, your MCM does a step over,
Yeah.
and the ball says, "Where's my
Where is it?
options. This fella asked him for a pass about 5 times. He was in their box, yeah. Falls over the ball's rolled, they're about to score. Handballs the ball like that. Bro, Pello, 1-0 off.
Goody's a hacker as well, man. Goody lost is a hacker, man.
Aggressive.
Here's my college story, bro. When my team was on that run, yeah. There was one time someone gave me a true ball. Goody dragged me down and he was running over to Nate and he goes, that's not a foul. Nate goes, Goody, like Sean's bibs on your mouth and all, you're telling me to get down. And then Goody went
Don't mind him. Oh, look, this fella's a clown, right? Imagine, right? No.
Wait. I have another one.
Go on.
Because then you know this one, but let me finish.
I think I'm about to tell it. The Rovers one.
Yeah.
No, let me tell it.
Let him go.
Let me tell it, right? So Shamrock Rovers, right? They used to train up at, I used to have murder with, like the directors up at Sacred Heart, used to have murder with them, right? And so when Rovers come, because I wanted like the half of the pitch, so obviously you do your tactical stuff and blah, blah, blah. But when Rovers came, you only got a bit of the pitch. So the Rovers manager goes, look, he's preparing for a game. He wants to work on some shape. Let's play 11v11. Calm. Sean, shut up. Sean's playing for, obviously us, right? You have our 11 now. He's playing like bleeding Stevie Wonder for us, right? So then the manager goes, let me try a few of your players. Pick Sean, he picked someone else. Sean went over to the other team. It was like a different body was in his body. He was flicking the ball over people's heads, step overs, through balls. So I started playing. I was playing as well, right? 'Cause I joined in, yeah? Bro. Sean, he did a rainbow flick over someone, yeah? I came. Let me see if the camera can get you. I came. Like that. Look, if he wasn't fast, if he wasn't fast, this side of the face would have plastic surgery. I'd kill him.
Flick the ball over someone's head. And look, Goody studs went across my face. Yeah. You know,
Why though?
Goody was
He was
standing.
fucking annoying me. Playing like Stevie Wonder when he goes to Rovers, he started playing proper. Yeah. Fucking clown.
Right? I just look, Goody studs across my face. Yeah. And you know when Goody's vexed, I turned around, Goody just standing there, sweat. Bro,
Goody's a
so
ball,
I know you came here to defend Tingy, boy. It was a good conversation, boys. Like I said, I always end with one question only, right? And I'm gonna give it to you, Olu, because obviously we talk to you every day. You don't need to ask me a question, but so it's just a question from me. You can ask me anything you want to ask, and then I have to answer it. So any question you want to ask me, I'll give the guest the floor on the last question. So any question I have to answer it. Chat to me.
What's your biggest fear?
He asked me that last season. I already
get
answered
that?
Yeah, I got that already.
You got that already?
Yeah, I got that already.
You have something for him?
I don't have any questions, man.
Talk to him every day.
I'm trying to think.
Actually,
Wait. If you could do one thing in your life differently, what would it be? Out of all like mistakes or regrets that you have.
Oh, don't have regrets, but not listen to the noise. You know, I'm always on Snapchat. I'm always going mad. You know, when I started doing this, at first there was people laughing. Oh, who does he? I remember like lockdown and stuff, and I ended up going on. I'll always give a where's your head at shit, no matter what. I don't look at my peers as like. Yeah, I may think in my world that I'm the best in the sense of like personality. There's no one that matches me, yeah. But when it comes to podcasting and stuff and that blah blah, they're the best, and I'll always give them the credit. And why I'm here is because of them. But and that just shows like when you don't listen to the noise and just be yourself. Like anyone that's creative or football, whatever dream I know this is cliche. People have heard this, but just don't listen to the noise because them people that are putting you down, they haven't got the confidence that you have to do what you do. They're projecting exactly. Do you get me? So one thing, if I could go back to my old self, and you look at PK Humble, he'll do something mad. Everyone in Ireland be like, PK. But someone in Ireland would do it. It's like it's cringy. Look at him, age him. Do you get me? But when UK people or Americans do it, it's all. Do you know what I mean? Like, so it was very negative. So one thing I regret is listening to that. I should have just been like my crazy snaps, the dancing, the whatever. Continue doing it. You know what I mean? Like,
that dancing is a bit mad still.
It's mad, but it's me. It's mad, but it's me. And you're laughing, innit? That's what it's about. And you're laughing. I will always. I remember even at fucking 90s Babies after party. Top was off.
You need to start.
Top was
you
off.
Need to start putting your bleeding top back on, man.
Do you know what I mean? Top was off.
Bro,
Do you know what I mean? People are laughing at my expense. If you're laughing, I've done my job. That's what I'll say.
It is.
Do you get me? I've done my job. Anyways, boys, appreciate that. It was a great conversation. Like, share, subscribe, all that bollocks. Land them. We're out. Appreciate it. Hello.